Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to show you the Havoc OS 3.7 on this Redmi Note 3, which is based on Android version 10 and it's official. So let's begin. Okay, so guys, first of all, as you can see here, the Havoc OS version is the 3.7 and the security patch level here is the July 5th, which is the latest one available here. And then going to this is the build date here is the July 18th, and the kernel here is blurry kernel mode. Going to settings, here are the system settings. No stuff available. The advanced control, these are the advanced control available. These Xiaomi features available for every ROM. Then here is the digital well-being, because I have installed the OpenGApps, but I suggest you to install the BitGApps because I am facing some bugs using this OpenGApps. So here is the digital well-being. Then going to the security, here is a bug, guys. Whenever I try to add a password, like just add, as you can see here, I can't go next, I can't go further. As you can see, it just got hanged. I can go back. I just have to directly go to the home, close the settings app, and again open it again. So this is a bug. Then when I click directly on the fingerprint, then also it just gets hanged. Now again I have to close the settings app and open it again. So you will not be able to add the screen lock. But by the time I set it up for the first time, like when I set up the phone after flashing the ROM, at that time I was able to set the screen lock and the fingerprint scanner. So that is it. Then going to the display settings, these are the display settings available. The adaptive brightness, the dark theme available. Going to styles and wallpapers, these are the styles available. The clock styles. Then these are the wallpapers available. This is the on-device wallpaper. The default Havoc OS wallpaper is available here. Then you get the lock screen display, the ambient display is available. Pretty much the same stuff as I reviewed the Havoc OS 3.3 version. You can just watch it out. The features are almost the same. I'm not going to cover the configuration center and all that stuff. Okay, then talking about the battery life. The battery life here is average, I would say, not that great, it's average. As you can see, last full charge 2 hours ago, and it's showing 4 hours and 15 minutes of screen usage. That is not possible, man. Here are the battery stats. So guys, this is it for the battery. The battery life here is average. Then going to the sounds and vibration stuff, these are all the sounds and vibration, pretty much same option available. You get the in-call vibration, the vibrate for calls, and you get the vibration pattern available, which is also a good option available, and this is great. Okay, so that's it for it. Now going to the configuration center, the Havoc OS customization, these are all the same as Havoc OS 3.3. I have reviewed it. If you want to know the customizations about it, everything is just same. You can just go and watch that video. The status bar, quick settings, lock screen, ambient display, buttons, gestures, notification, battery saving, all these same stuff are available. The screen, the rounded corners, nothing has just changed. Everything is working. These all are working fine. I have talked about that. It is in my previous video. Just watch that out. Okay, that's it. Now going to the home screen. This is the home screen. All this is working fine. It is fluid enough. Okay, I'll just show you the gestures here. Navigation gestures. The gestures are here very smooth. As you can see, no problems with the gesture. Everything is working fine with the gestures. So that's it. The gestures are here working, as you saw. Now talking about the other stuff, like the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile data. Mobile data is working absolutely fine. For my Idea SIM, let's just dial 198. As you can see, the dialer, as you can see here, the call recorder is available, and the call is perfectly fine, and the VoLTE is also working absolutely fine. Now talking about the other stuff, the YouTube is working absolutely fine, no problems with the YouTube. Then talking about the camera, you get the Snapdragon camera available here. as you can see, which is also working absolutely fine. Going to the videos are also working absolutely fine, and you have the video quality up to 4K UHD. Both the G cams are not working here. I have installed the BSG mode. As you can see here, it is just working, but after that it will sometimes it just gets hanged. The BSG mode Google camera is working, as you can see, but after some time it just gets hanged and you have to reboot your phone. The Parrot developer one is not working, so take note of it. If you I'll leave a link in the description. Just install the BSG mode one. As you can see, everything is working, but it's a little bit slow, but it's working fine. Okay, so guys, that's it. And talking about the other stuff, like the PUBG performance here is as usual great, no problems with the PUBG. Then talking about the banking apps, like the safety net. So as you can see here, the safety net status has passed and you will be able to run the banking apps, but you have to install the Magisk. For that you have to root your phone to run the banking apps. Then talking about the performance, here are the Geekbench scores. They are average, not that great, but it's cool, right? The single core is 291 and multi-core score here is 763, which is good for this phone. So overall the performance here is amazing, no problems with the performance. Then talking about the features, like the screen recorder here is also available, the native Android 11 one, or you can call Android 10 one. As you can see, the screen recorder here is working fine, absolutely. You will have no problems with that. Okay, so in this ROM you get all the pretty much basic stuff available and everything is working fine for me. But now let's talk about some bugs. Like there are some bugs. Okay, so as you guys can see, here is a bug, like it just stuck at the boot animation and it just not booting up. So you get the stuck at boot animation bug. Now you have to start the phone by pressing the volume down button and the power button. As you can see, now it will boot up fine. This happened because I just started the Google camera, so Google camera here is not working. That is the black screen bug, like it just sometimes stuck at the boot animation. That is also a bug present here, so same as the Havoc 3.3. Other than that, pretty much everything is working fine. Okay, so guys, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then please guys subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, then you can ask me in the comment section below. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.